Welcome to the Zentner Tesla Olympics. Here we go. We're going to see how good the navigation is. Now, one of the problems that it has typically is when you drive up here, you will see, and by the way, it does the signal, is it slows down to a stop right here, which is not good. It shouldn't be doing that, as you can see. There should be no auto creeping at that point in time because you're literally just going around a bend. Okay, but that's kind of what it does. Now it will favor the right-hand side as oncoming traffic comes. You can see that. Zach will scan down so you can show my feet. I'm not doing anything, as you can see. I'm just watching. I'm pretty much a spectator, if you will. And there goes the car making the left-hand turn. Easy left-hand turn and it slows down right here because it has 15 miles an hour because you have a school oncoming, but the school is out right now, so we are going to increase the speed to 30 miles an hour. Right there, as you can see, it's a school speed limit, 25 miles an hour. So pretty soon it should change up here to reflect that. Well, actually, it just changed to 40, so we can do 40 now. And we're going to see if there are any disengagements during this drive. This should be a leisurely drive of approximately 13 miles at this point, 17-minute drive. You can see.
Do you want me to record the whole entire thing?
You can talk. Zane, talk.
Do you want me to wait for the whole entire thing?
Yeah, you're going to do the whole drive. Yeah, we're going to do the whole drive. You have to earn your poke bowl. Oh, sorry. I can't talk? On my video, my YouTube video, you're saying I can't talk? Is that what you're saying, little guy? You can talk, though. Do you have anything interesting you want to talk about?
No.
No? Okay, that's good. Your brother had a lot more personality, by the way. Just to let you know. Okay, here we go. Always capture this as well. Okay, I'll blend the two videos. Let's not do that again. So here we are coming upon stop sign, or not stop sign, I should say, a signal. And we're making a complete stop. So far I've had one perfect drive where there were no disengagements. And that was, I rate that one like an A+, that drive. The next drive, I had 3 disengagements. And I have to give that one a fail because that one was not that many miles either. It was like maybe 4 or 5 miles. And it had a disengagement. Today, we've got the longest drive that we've taken thus far. This one is about a 15-mile journey to Ocean Poke. We're going to have some poke today, guys. Ocean Poke. If you've ever had that, it's definitely flavorful as sushi style meat, nigiri, and it's quite tasty. Don't you agree, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so we shall be there pretty soon. As you can see, all these cars, check out the cars. You can see them all captured on the display. Quite impressive that it's able to do that. Now, I did have a tripod, ladies and gentlemen. I had a tripod that would be able to capture the moments, and for some reason, we can't find that now.
I thought it was in the toy room.
You could talk. You could speak English.
It's in the toy room.
It is in the toy room?
I think it is.
Oh yeah, you could have saved yourself some agony right now because you're going to be holding it for approximately another 16 minutes. I hope your arm can handle that because that's what you have to do. Okay, now we're gonna kind of put our hand close to the wheel because we don't want to have any issues here. Now we are in Southern California. For those that are wondering where we are, we're in Southern California, and a little slight deceleration there without a reason to be decelerating. But anyways, we're in Southern California, and your experience may be different than ours. So, this one's kind of interesting, guys. I see a problem ahead that hopefully this recognizes soon. Otherwise, I may have to take over. Okay, I'm slowing down all the way down, and it does recognize it, and it moves over. Now, with a human driver, did you see that, Jack?
Uh-huh.
Now, with a human driver, the human driver would have seen it far in advance and would have made that change accordingly. However, this system does not see things quite at the same distance that a human being would. So that's something hopefully that will improve in time, because that was I wouldn't say it was scary or anything, but I definitely would have made that change earlier than the system did. So there's that. So far, have we made any Have we done any disengagements, Zach? You know what a disengagement is? That's where I have to intervene
Like
because of.
Well,
intervene because of a problem. Have I had to intervene yet?
No.
I have not had to intervene yet, but I was close to intervening when we saw that little construction zone because I didn't know what it would do, and I would honestly say I would give it about a C rating on how it dealt with that, because you noticed how it completely slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
A human being wouldn't have done that. Obviously, they would have changed lanes earlier to address that, but it's a system that's continuously learning. With each new version that comes out, it's supposed to improve, and it seems like it is from what I've seen in the videos. Now, I can't say that firsthand because I just started driving. What was it, yesterday? I think it was yesterday, right, Jackie?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get on the freeway now, and we're going to see how it does. Now, it should do pretty well on the freeway because that's what it's been doing for the longest period of time. This is actually, the autopilot, by the way, Zach, only functions on the freeways. You know that? Well, I shouldn't say that. Ideally, it only functions on the freeways but you could actually activate it on regular streets. It just can't do turns. You understand? It can follow the road and whatnot, but once you get to a turn, it can't do that unless you have full self-driving, which is what we have. There you go. Keep it steady. Good job. I see a lot of detail on the display. Is that more detail than it used to have, Zach?
Yeah.
Right? Look how it looks.
Wait, why are some of the cars blue? I mean, the trucks, yeah. Why are some of the trucks blue?
Are those the ones that are like closest to us?
No.
No?
No.
Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up and see why. Because Zane mentioned the same thing yesterday. He said the same exact thing. All right, so now we are on the freeway, and I anticipate it doing well on the freeway. It's always been a pretty good performer on the freeway. So let's just see. It's actually asking me to confirm changing lanes. Interesting. And I think that's something that you can change in the settings. And I'm going to change lanes. Actually, I like it this way, though. I like it to get permission from me before it changes lanes, I think. How would you rank the drive so far?
Good.
Pretty good? Anything you want to say about anything?
No.
No, you don't have. Jane talked to me about a lot of different cool stuff. You already. Well, what if I talk to you about cane? Or what if I say, yeah. What if I give you a canes? Will then you talk to me?
Yes.
Okay, you'll have personnel. But not today, though, of course. I'm not doing it right now.
Well, like tomorrow.
Yeah, we could do it.
Yeah, but Zane can't come.
Zane can't come?
Yeah, but it has to be tomorrow.
Why? Wait, no, hold on.
Yeah, because Zane...
Why are you putting ultimatums on me? I don't want to eat, like, the next day. Oh, really? You want to do that for Thanksgiving? You said it has to be tomorrow.
I mean on
Tomorrow's
Friday.
Thanksgiving.
Friday.
Yeah, we'll see.
And Zane can't come.
Zane can't come. Why is that? Because he had it
You know
last
that I've been begging to eat there for like so long, and you're bringing him instead of me. Like,
Well, you didn't come on the drive, cutie.
doesn't matter.
Oh, it does. Trust me, it does. But Zane actually asked me yesterday, can we, he said we wouldn't use this to Las Vegas. What is your answer to that?
No, don't use it to Las Vegas.
Why not?
Well, because it's a little too long.
Too long a drive?
Yeah, for just the auto drive.
You think so?
Yeah,
Why?
because people have crashed in lakes with autopilot on.
This is not autopilot. This is FSD.
Well, that's basically the same thing. You're not using anything. You know, the car can crash right now. 5, 4, 3, 2.
You're trying to jinx us right now, kid. Is that what it is?
No, I'm just saying that could happen.
Yeah. And I asked your brother yesterday, I said, what do you think about, like, computers and how, they're getting smarter all the time? Do you think it'll be like a Terminator?
No.
You don't think that'll ever happen?
Honestly, no.
No? You don't think they'll ever be smart enough to where they can overtake us?
Smart enough, yes, but I don't think they would.
You think they're...
It's a cool movie idea, but...
It's a cool movie. So you don't think it could ever happen?
It could happen. Nothing's
You want to hear something
impossible.
scary?
What?
Stephen Hawking and, of course, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
They all agree that one day they believe that computers will be very dangerous because they'll be...
Well, because they use a lot of technology.
They're obviously they're smarter than us already, but they will actually become so smart so evil that they will take us over.
Yeah, but Stephen Hawking
and
says
exterminate us.
in like not even a long time we have to move to like Mars or something.
Yeah.
Where we could live on, which is a shorter time period.
Do you think I'll live long enough to see that, or will I be a dead guy by then?
I think we'll both be dead. Hopefully.
I don't want to hear about that about you, cutie. I think of you living forever. I'll be a goner for sure. True or false?
True.
Of course. I don't want to scare you, but they say at the worst possible moment, the Tesla will try to kill you.
Oh my gosh.
No, seriously. It will attempt to kill you.
No, it won't.
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
Meaning it'll like run into ongoing traffic or do something psycho.
What do you mean at the worst moment, though?
Worst possible moment. It's like you're going one way and then you have maybe a big rig going the opposite way. By the way, if that ever happened to me, guess what I'm doing? I'm taking over. Yeah, I get really, you know how I am around big rigs. I don't react very well. So far, what would you give the drive? Letter grade?
A minus or A?
A minus or A? What would be your criticisms? What I mean, like, instead of an A plus, what has it done that is?
It sometimes breaks, just like stops, kind of.
Yeah, can you give me a good example on this drive? What it's done?
Right now, like randomly, you could stop. Just like.
Right. I don't think right now. I think it's doing fine, but can you tell me a point in the drive that you think that it did not react
for
like
some
a normal
reason,
driver?
when we were like in the very beginning when we were going down to the side.
Yeah. So like as we were going around that bend.
Yeah.
So that would be one. I agree. Is there another one?
It didn't really react fast when we were going into that construction place.
The construction zone?
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
That's
So those were the two, right?
Yeah.
Where it didn't act like a human driver would?
Yeah.
So that's why you give it an A minus?
Yeah.
I think your grading is pretty solid. Good job. But no disengagements, though, which is good. No disengagements as of yet. So, a good drive overall. You know what they're trying to get to? They want to get to a point where there's a robo-taxi. You know what a robo-taxi is?
No.
No human driver. Nobody's even there. All you have is a vehicle that's driving people
Like an Uber?
to their destinations. Yeah, you know, where it's.
Yeah, but no one's really going to be making money.
Guess what? Here's the interesting thing. Do you think it's already happening?
Yes.
It is. Do you know where?
Where?
I think. Don't quote me on this, but I thought it was like San Francisco or some area where they have.
Were a lot of them?
There's a good amount, yeah, but it's a company that does it. It's not individuals. It's a company that does it, where they paid a lot of money for some pretty. Like, I think the technology is even more sophisticated and more expensive than this, where they've never had an accident.
How much does it cost?
For what?
For that to like, go in that taxi.
That's a great question. I mean, it can't be much more than like a regular one, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know why I say that?
Why?
Because if it is a lot more, why is it doing that?
Well, because I think it might be a lot more because it costs a lot more to do. Because
You think it would be say that again? You think it would be a lot more?
Yeah, like around like.
Well, it shouldn't be,
hundreds.
because there's no human. You're not having to pay a human to drive. So if anything, it should be cheaper for that reason. But I don't know. That's a good question, though. Here we go. We're pulling it. Perfect.
And a lot of people might like it because you don't really need to talk to anyone.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, it's pretty much done now. So
Can I stop it?
you can. Good job. Good job, Tesla.